from a dog rescued from a car engine to kittens who have made incredible recoveries. We have some incredible tales of survival. We're going to tell you all about that and so much more right here on Pets on Parade. Good morning and welcome to Pets on Parade, brought to you by 3TV. I'm Kelsey Dickerson with the Arizona Humane Society. Thank you so much for tuning in with us today. Now, as we've been mentioning to all of our faithful Pets on Parade viewers out there, the winter months don't tend to bring in as many kittens as we tend to see during the summer, but we still are having some come in. While you can't see this mama's little ones, we have her babies joining in studio. And while this kitty isn't a part of that family, she has definitely benefit from having a temporary family while she recovered from an injured eye. We'll show you just how well Melody has recovered in a little bit. And like we've been talking about, our community unfortunately is struggling quite a bit, and we've seen an increase of owner surrenders. Unfortunately, this cutie was originally adopted from AHS and found her way back to the shelter. Perry, she is definitely really excited, I think, to make another TV debut.
She is. This is Ruby Rose, and as you mentioned, she was with us about 6 months ago, actually a little bit longer, with mom and her 6 siblings in our maternity suites. And maternity suites are great. We've talked about them before. It's a great environment for moms to have their puppies in peace and quiet and raise them in a nice environment. Spent some time there. Quickly got adopted. And then just recently returned due to a housing situation which changed kind of quickly. So that's why Ruby Rose is back with us here. She's an 8-month-old. This is a very, very rambunctious. We were just talking, this is the terrible twos of the dog world. But look at, she's doing really, really well now. This is a really pretty brindle. We're calling her a pit bull terrier mix, but she looks very maybe pitty lab. She's very, very pretty, very sweet, very energetic, looking for that forever home. You know, we're seeing more and more of these kind of situations, particularly with housing and with unwanted litters. And it all comes down to spay neuter, people. We talk about it all the time. And in honor of February being National Spay Neuter Month, we are going to offer $20 spay neuters at our Marge Wright facility in Sunny Slope region. You need to go online and make an appointment. It's going to be while it lasts. So go to our website, azhumane.org/spay, and read all about what we're doing for spay neuters. So come on down and also check out little Ruby Rose here, because she is a barrel of fun. I
bet you didn't sign up for the WWE SmackDown happening here today. Thank you so much for that, Perry. And now it's time to meet just one of the babies that this sweet mama raised, along with a great foster. Janine, we will most certainly be seeing a lot of kittens very soon.
Oh yes, spring is upon us, but until then we have a litter of 5 with the mama. Were brought in as an owner surrender because they had too many pets and they couldn't handle them. The kittens were a little on the sickly side, so they went into a foster home with the mom. And it turned out that little Smokey wound up having more of an eye infection, so they put him on meds, and they actually separated him and bottle fed him. So I think that's why he's so like hand tame, but he is beautiful. He's precious. Look at the coloring. Could you imagine what he's going to look like as an adult? Get your cameras out. He is so photo ready. A great way to keep pets in your home is to take care of their vet situation. They have, vaccines and flea and tick preventative and wellness checks. So in February 20th, we're going to be having our mobile clinic at the Mesa Thrift Store parking lot, and they will take care of your pets, but you do have to make an appointment, so go on azhumane.org/events to sign up today to get on their schedule. But it is a great way to take care of your animals and not break the bank. So this is some of the perfect programs that the Arizona Humane Society does, is help our community with those kind of vet issues that might be stopping you from taking care of your pets. But oh my goodness, look at this precious baby. It's so sweet. Right, Smokey?
Oh my goodness, that fluffy face. And yes, Janine, we were just talking about an increase in owner surrenders, and preventive veterinary care is the way to be able to prevent that. So thank you so much. And the Arizona Humane Society has been in the national spotlight recently thanks to some incredible rescues from our field team. And in a few weeks, these little ones will also be making their national TV debut in the cutest game, the Puppy Bowl. We hope you can tune in on Sunday, February 11th at 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on Animal Planet. Cherry and Pecan were born in an AHS foster home all the way in July of last year and will be showing off their skills on the field as they compete for the Lombardi Trophy. While these two have already found their forever homes, we hope this amazing game helps boost adoptions throughout the country and in our own community as well. Go Cherry and go Pecan. And before we learn more about this cutie, I just have to point out that his name was briefly One Eyebrow prior to him being renamed Sir Henry. I think him being named Sir Henry of the One Eyebrow Estate is fitting, Lisa.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And he almost looks a little bit like Snoopy because he's got that one black ear. Boy, he is an adorable mix. He looks like a puppy, but he is 3 years old. So Sir Henry is actually one of our adult dogs. He is soft, fluffy, soft, adorable. I don't know what he is. We've got him down as like a pointer, Aussie maybe mix. He is really sweet. But when he first came in, he was kind of sad shape. He was very, very thin, very scared, very shy. Our behavior staff has worked wonders with him, and he's learning how to be a big, brave boy and gaining weight. Had a little bit of tummy trouble in the beginning with just our vets checking that out, giving him some medication, and now he is off onto a great start of gaining weight. And Arizona Humane Society, you hear us talk about our adoptions of bigger dogs and having trouble getting them adopted. We continue to kind of struggle with space. But what we're going to do is for any dog, any adult dog, 1 year old and older, is going to be $49. So this handsome boy, although he looks like a puppy, he is only $49. And we're going to keep that adoption special going for a limited time to try to help us out with some of our big dogs and see if we can clear out some kennel space to open room to be able to help more. So this is Sir Henry, the master and king of one eyebrow and one dark ear and one light ear. But he is the sweetest thing in the world. Come down and meet him and cuddle with him today.
And you know what? He didn't even have to be in a frat to only have one eyebrow, you know? He's just born that way. Thank you for that, Lisa. And we saw this lovely girls before picture that we're showing here again, just so you can see how wonderful she looks now. Christine, Linda, it's always incredible what our medical staff can do in just a span of a few weeks.
Check out Melody here. She's a 9-week-old black short hair, and you can't even tell that she had a problem with her eye, but she does have a medical disclosure for the corneal scarring just on the eye. And she came in as a stray with another kitten, and the field team brought her in. And then she went to ISO at the Arizona Humane Society and off to foster after that to recover from the URI and also to gain weight. And now she's just cute as can be, active little kitten, and she's ready to play.
Yep. She is a lot of fun, that's for sure. And so if you need something fun to do on Super Bowl Sunday, come on down to Copper Blues at Desert Ridge. It's wonderful food, live music, and we have adoptable pets available that day. And for every beer that we sell, I should say, we get $1. So come on down, enjoy the Super Bowl game, have some fun, maybe take this little girl home. Happy Sunday.
Absolutely, yes, it is going to be an amazing event. We are so thankful to John Holmberg as well as everyone at KUPD. So if you don't have plans for the big game, make sure to head on down to Desert Ridge. And make sure to keep it tuned right here to Pets on Parade. We have dozens of pets who are looking for a foster hero.
Welcome back to Pets on Parade. Fostering makes such a difference in the lives of the sick, injured, and abused pets in our community. And today I have brought this super sweet 12-week-old puppy named Marco. And Marco actually has kennel cough. He's here today as a representation of all of the dogs in our shelter right now that have a doggy cold. And there are over 20 dogs that are seeking foster placement. This is actually a very easy foster case. These pets need 14 days of antibiotics. They will need to be kept away from the other dogs in your home. We always recommend that you vaccinate your personal pets, and our public clinics are available to help you with that. But these dogs need nothing more than a comfy lap, some snuggles, and their daily medication. They don't know that they're sick, and they have so much energy and love to share. We'll provide you all of the medication that they need, some enrichment toys to keep them occupied in your home, but truly, they just need you. And we would love to see some of these precious dogs get out into a foster home while they recover from their illness. I'm sure no one would want to sit in the hospital for 14 days while they have a cold. So we hope that you will open up your heart and your home today to these super special dogs that need you. You can reach out to us, azhumane.org/foster. You'll be able to see all the dogs and cats that need foster placement, and we hope that you'll be able to take one home today.
Oh my goodness, yes. And Carrie, it's incredible. Within just a few days, you just see them totally come out of their shells and blossom once they're feeling better. And I know little Marco is going to be an absolutely wonderful addition to a home, even if just for a little bit. Thank you so much for that, Carrie. And our long-timer pets always hold a special place in our hearts, especially the seniors. We showcased Coco here on POP in December of last year, and unfortunately, she is still with us. Pictures don't quite do her justice, so we wanted to show off an adorable video of her showing off her tricks and playing in the yard. Coco's a 10-year-old shepherd mix who says age is just a number, and even as a senior, you can find her playing with toys and getting zoomies in the yard. When she isn't running at the speed of light, Coco seeks human affection and would be the perfect couch companion for a late night movie. Just don't forget to bring the snacks. She walks incredibly well on a leash and loves everyone she meets. Learn more about Coco at azhumane.org/adopt or visit her at our South Mountain campus today. Look how beautiful she is. Oh, we love Coco. And from Coco to Rocco, it's always adorable pets galore on Pets on Parade. Make sure to keep it tuned here to learn more about this very handsome and very fluffy puppy. Yeah, say it. Welcome back to Pets on Parade. Now, we saw this cutie before the break, and Perry, who can say no to that adorable face? Look at him. Oh my goodness.
Big polar bear guy. This is Rocco. He came to us, he was actually found in an empty lot, and when we got him in, we actually saw that he had some severe head wounds around his neck and head area here. He was covered in tar. He had tar all over his body. He was extremely thin, just not in good shape at all. And you know, in fact, when I saw our info sheet today and I saw, well, he's 58 pounds and we're calling him a Great Pyrenees. I says, well, there's no way he's a Great Pyrenees. He's not 58 pounds. He is severely still underweight. I can feel his hip bones right here. I can feel his spine. He is really, really underweight, even though he went to foster for weight gain. So you're actually seeing a dog that was already under weight gain and still needs weight on him. So he's going to need that when he goes to his forever home. He is a very, very sweet boy, though, as you can see. A very gentle giant. This is the difference in a 2-year-old versus an 8-month-old that I had before with Ruby Rose. He's very, very sweet. You know, he's a little bit timid. You saw him with the camera, and in his foster home, they said he was a little bit tentative with certain things. So he's a little guy that's going to really, really benefit from some training and behavior. And usually what I mean by that is more enrichment behavior. So you can use scents, like you can see what we're doing right there. There are some great interactive toys in the market that let them kind of figure out how to use the toy to get treats. There's all kinds of, there you see some ice cubes, trays made with beef broth and things like that. Those are great for dogs to kind of figure out. Snuffle mats are fantastic. If you have any questions on what to do, how to make these things, you can go to our website, azhumane.org/behavior. There are some great videos and just some great tips on dog behavior and enrichment.
Absolutely, and he is definitely a herding breed. So in addition to his physicality, he is a very smart boy too, and it's going to need a lot of mental stimulation. Thank you so much for that, Perry. And if you've tuned into the news lately, you very well may recognize this pup, Nova. Thanks to the work of 2 incredible emergency animal medical technicians, Ruthie and Mackenzie, the 2-year-old 49-pound pup was rescued from the engine of a car earlier this year. Once freed, she was found to have just minor wounds and is now looking for her forever home at AHS's South Mountain campus. If you're a car enthusiast, you're sure to want to welcome this Nova into your family, so make sure to meet her today. And Valentine's Day will be here before you know it, and you don't want to leave the shopping until last minute, but luckily there's a great way to not only be able to get gifts for a loved one or yourself, but also help our pets too, right, Janine?
Exactly, and who doesn't love to shop? Fashion Square is having a program right now where multiple charities are going to be benefiting from the people shopping in their mall, and all you have to do is take your receipts in from now until February 15th, so Valentine's is around the corner, so for sure get your loved one some fun things, and you just go to fashionsquare.com/shop-it-forward, and you will submit your receipts, and Humane Society will get 5 points per dollar spent, and they can receive up to $10,000. What a great way, win-win situation. You get great shopping, and you also get to help the community with our sick, injured, and abused animals. So I have to show you here, this is the cutest kitty. Oh my goodness, this is 7-week-old Chickpea, a little girl. She came in as a sick stray. She had an upper respiratory conjunctivitis, ear infection. She spent time in her Kitten ICU, and she is, perfectly healthy. Look at these eyes. Her eyes were all goopy and gross, and now she's like perfect. Look at her markings. She's a little tortie, and she is loving every toy on this table. She's having so much fun. She's very sweet. And if you want like very well-balanced kitty, she's your girl. And she is another little beautiful one that you can definitely get your camera out for, because her markings are just stunning, and her little eye shape, everything about her, I love her. She's just a great personality. So you will definitely benefit your family bringing home this great little girl.
Oh my goodness, yes, her eye shape is so cute. She almost looks like Puss in Boots a little bit.
Yeah.
So adorable. Thank you so much for that, Janine. And AHS truly could not function without our amazing volunteers. We're always launching new, exciting ways to help our pets. And now there is another way to help our long-timer pups, right, ladies?
There absolutely is. We have all kinds of programs for volunteers, but while my busybody here is walking around, I'm going to tell you all about him. This is El Macho. Now, he was an owner surrender, and he is probably a lab husky. They surrendered him as a black lab. So we're going to think he's mixed with maybe shepherd or husky, something in there. He lived with kids. He knows sit. He knows down. We have a lot of great information. His family was wonderful. They just couldn't afford to care for him anymore. So he was surrendered with another dog. He is dog friendly, kid friendly, and we think that maybe instead of El Macho, he might need to be El Nanny, because he loves kids. But Christine's going to tell us about how our long-timer dogs can benefit from volunteers.
We have a really fun new way that you can volunteer at the Arizona Humane Society. You can come down to the shelter and take long-timer dogs out for field trips. And that can be a fun pup date for Valentine's Day, or take them out to a park, or go and get a pup cup. It's great to de-stress the dogs, and then also they can meet new people and maybe even potential adopters. So if that interests you, you can go to azhumane.org/volunteer and find out all about it.
Absolutely, it is so fun. We're super excited for this, and even in our beta phase, we have had a lot of our long-timers adopted within the same day or the next day. So we're excited to share those numbers soon. Thank you so much for that, ladies. And we saw this little one sibling, Smokey, earlier. Now it's almost Q's turn. Can you guess what his name is short for? It is a bit related to his brother's name. We'll let you know if you're right when we come back. Welcome back to Pets on Parade. Now, we met Q's brother Smokey at the beginning of the show and asked if you could guess what this little one's name is. Linda, I'm going to let you do the honors.
I would have never thought of this, but Q is short for Barbecue. Perfect name for this little guy. Super friendly, super playful, and the brother of Smokey. So their story is the same. So I'm just going to jump right into our camps that we have coming up that are incredible for animal lovers. If you're a young student or young child, maybe 9 to 17 years old, we have 2 sessions coming up, and I'm going to read online here. It says we have one session that's March 12th through the 14th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Session 2 is March 19th through the 21st from 9 to 3. And if you sign up for 1, 2, or 3 unique days of camp, 2 and 3 day sessions are also available for 2024. The location is at the new Rob and Melanie Walton Papago Park campus at 5501 East Van Buren Street in Phoenix. The cost is $75 per day or $175 for all 3 days, and a discount will be applied at the checkout. We do have register for all 3 days for $175, and we'll give you a $50 discount, and then receive $40 off if you sign up more than 1 camper. So keep in mind, our sessions are coming up in March. We'd love animal lovers to join us and become part of the Arizona Humane Society family. This is Barbecue.
Absolutely, and it is such a wonderful way to not only be able to introduce kiddos to pets, but also to instill compassion in them so that they are advocates for animals when they grow up as well. And I think BBQ/Q is ready to go start a barbecue of his own. You know what? It's nice enough outside, that's for sure. And we're keeping it with the food theme here to end the show. Since it's about lunchtime, after a nice BBQ, you gotta satisfy your sweet tooth, Janine.
This is Brownie. Oh my goodness, be still my heart. She is so lovey and just leaning into me and kissing me all over the place. She's 8 months old and she is El Macho's sister. And they're just the best. I mean, we're thinking there might be an Anatolian Shepherd mix. Their coloring is beautiful. Her disposition is just fabulous. She's just been so much fun. I mean, look at her. She's great. She is the perfect pet for anybody who loves puppers, right? And right now we have, this is spring cleaning, so what do? I've been going through all of my closets, and I actually have a lot of things that are going to the thrift store, and the Humane Society gets to benefit for all your discarded things that are gently used. I shop there all the time myself, so I am like addicted to this store. I love it. I shop and I donate and I shop at the same time. So I always leave with 10 bags. I mean, it's great. So 100% of the proceeds go to the Humane Society. It's perfect. So you just go on azhumane.org/locations, because we have 2 different thrift stores, the Mesa one and the one on Cave Creek, and you're going to always find the best one-of-a-kind items. And plus you're helping the pets of our society. Yay, right? Yes,
absolutely. And every day, I think every day of the week is also specials on there as well. One time I saw a couch literally for $15, and it was a beautiful couch. Absolutely. Now we have some extra time, so I just really want to reiterate that right now the Arizona Humane Society is struggling with dog space. Usually it's cat space, but we have absolutely been having our adult dogs sitting on the adoption floor for much too long. Our normal time from being on the adoption floor into getting adopted used to be 4 days, and now it is 8, because our dogs unfortunately are just sitting there. So please, if you have the time, if you have the ability, please consider adopting a dog, especially an adult or a long timer. Like we mentioned earlier in the show, all of our adult dogs 1 year and older for a limited amount of time have just $49 adoption fees. And if you are patient, if you're looking for a particular breed or a particular personality, we promise that there is a pet for every single family out there. So please visit azhumane.org/adopt. And you know what? If you have time on the weekend and you want to be able to go on a fun family outing, come on down to one of our adoption locations and just see what pets are there for you. And 2, our adoption counselors are absolutely amazing, can help get those pets out of the kennels. And it also, too, they have a lot of, they have a lot different presence outside of the kennel than they usually do inside. And like we said earlier as well, we have the $20 spay neuter special. We have seen that there is an increase of the amount of animals coming through our doors. It's estimated that there were 3 million missed spay-neuter appointments because of COVID. So this is definitely something that we're seeing that is impacting shelters, not just in Arizona, not just at the Humane Society, but throughout the country. So please make sure you get your pets fixed. You can visit azhumane.org/spay while appointments are available. And even if they're not, we can definitely help you get an appointment another time. Thank you so much, as always, for tuning in. We appreciate your support. Make sure to tune in next Saturday for more puppy and kitty cuteness. We'll see you then.